for another in the series of wonderful local interviews here on the afternoon show of WVUA. Got a band in here. Who are you guys, and what the hell are you doing?
We're Orchid.
Orchid. Yeah, we're Orchid.
We're Orchid, and we're gonna be playing tomorrow night at the Rock and
Roll Cafe.
Rock and Roll Cafe. It's gonna be our first gig in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
So we hope to, rock everybody tomorrow night.
Yeah, so y'all come out there and
come check us out because you're gonna like it.
Stop
no
tearing
matter
our flyers down.
Yeah, someone tore all our flyers down.
We worked so hard to put those up. Too.
All right, introduce yourselves and what you do.
Well, I'm Chris Downs. I play guitar and keyboards.
Steve Sturgis, I'm the
sing.
bassist.
I'm Alex, I'm a vocalist and just all around Chester, Joker.
I'm Todd Crooms. I play lead guitar.
I'm Elliot Danger, play drums.
And the triangle,
and tambourine.
Right? And
triangle.
Yeah, a little triangle every now and then.
He's the crucial member of the band, huh? He can't play if he didn't show up.
Thinking about majoring in triangle.
All right, the song we just listened to was the Cult Peace Dog, and that's something y'all cover, right?
Yeah, it's a good tune. We really like the Cult.
We're going to be doing some, classic rock cover tunes and some good hard rock cover tunes, and then get some last-minute original material down before we start playing,
Yeah, tomorrow night's going to be a real good show. We're going to run about 2-3 sets, and it's going to be a real solid show. We have a band called The Rest Of opening up for us. And we've seen them, play a couple of times before, and they're a pretty good band. So we really think that it's going to be a good show tonight. It's going to be a really hard rocking show. So everybody show up tomorrow night.
If you want to hear some good rock and roll,
You'll love it, we guarantee it.
You got any idea about what time to start up? I think they start pretty early down at Rock and Roll.
What's that?
We'll be on
Start
about
pretty early.
around 11:30.
Yeah.
The rest of will
We'll go
probably
on.
start about 10:30 show.
Yeah. Show usually
Got a
starts
price yet?
I think it's
a price at the
gonna
door?
be-
Big bucks?
Oh yeah, about $15. I think it's a big show. No, I don't know.
whammy.
Probably about $2 or $3. $2 or $3 sets. It's nothing, It's no big deal. No big deal.
So come down and hear some good music, and it's going to be cheap too. So come on.
All right, speaking of the music, we'll get to another tune here. We got some Zeppelin lined up. Whole lot of love.
That's definitely going to be on the list for tomorrow night.
Zeppelin's band. If y'all want to hear some good music, hear some Zeppelin, y'all definitely come out tomorrow night.
All right. Well, let's give it a listen here on B91. Okay, we're back in the studio. We got Orchid.
Is this thing on?
Yet another local act. Yeah, it's on. If it comes out flat, it's you guys. It's not me. I know how to work this equipment.
German
Hey man, hook
mics,
that
man.
thing back in.
What is that? A sign what?
All right, let's talk about some of the influences and some of the other bands that y'all cover. So far, we listened to Cult, Led Zeppelin, kind of stuff that people do listen to here on VUA during the regular rotation. Y'all got some more heavy influences, though, too, right?
Well, I was kind of Tiny Tim fan growing up. No, just kidding.
Yeah, we do. Not only the Zeppelin, we do the Hendrix, and then we do a band called Badlands, which is a Zeppelin influenced band.
Really
it's
hard
good rock
blues.
and roll. Some good rock and roll. It's a little bit louder than the Zeppelin, but it has the ripping guitar there and everything. If you want to come see some good guitar, come on down.
Yeah, a lot of our stuff is real harmony oriented. We have 2 guitars on stage always playing. And so a lot of our songs, most of our songs usually revolve around some sort of harmony between the bass and the 2 guitars somehow.
Yeah.
And vocally, we really we have a good sound harmony-wise vocally. So we're pretty proud of that. So being our first time around here, we're really excited. We just want to make the best impression, and I think instrumentally. Our sound, it's real heavy, a lot of blues, and so most people are really, I think, gonna take to our stuff.
Yeah, we also throw in a couple a little bit harder tunes for the other people that don't get to actually hear a little bit harder of a band.
Little Iron Maiden for you.
We'll throw out 1 or 2 Maiden tunes for you and do all that. And
3.
Somebody's voting for more Maiden over there.
Yeah, Chris has really been influenced a lot by Zeppelin, and that's really helped our sound out, I think, a lot. And you know, why don't you talk about that a little bit, Chris?
Yeah, it's kind of it's interesting because before we actually, when we all met, it was like we had all these different influences from different, like we had the classic, we had the Zeppelin influence, we've got the metal influence, and we've got pretty much Steve, and then we have Steve over there.
Our native Tuscaloosan. Yeah,
he listens to African tambourine music. But
the skin flute. That's gonna be one of our biggest tunes, I think. Skin flute. No, but seriously, Todd and Elliot, they grew up together.
We've been playing together for about 6 years now.
6 years.
And, this is finally the I guess the effort that we've.
It's finally come to a point where you're gonna do it or you're not. You're just gonna decide. Well, you're gonna go through college and try and see if you can make the band, or find some musicians that'll make it work, or just get a major, right? Go get a $3.35 an hour job.
I don't know, man. I may drop out of college before too long.
It depends on how well it does down at Rock and Roll tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
that's right.
It all depends on my average here. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, let's go back to some more music here. We got some Deep Purple lined up.
Just killer,
Just another classic.
Yeah, this
Good
one
hard
right here
classic tune.
is with
Stormbringer.
Yeah, with David Coverdale singing. It's a really good tune.
The guy who's now with Whitesnake.
Yeah, it's a really good.
Really young fella.
Yeah.
Married to that real good-looking girl.
Work it.
Listening to some Deep Purple there because we got a band in the studio this afternoon who does some Deep Purple.
Orchid. All right.
Hey, come see us.
We just want to say something to
technical director,
technical light director Jason Kaufman. We just want to say happy
birthday!
birthday! All right.
Yeah, y'all asked if you could blow the mic compressor out.
Sorry.
We would have
All right,
harmonized that.
when are y'all playing?
Jason's what?
Playing tomorrow night, Rock and Roll
Cafe.
Rock and roll. Y'all come see us. The show will start probably about
You just want to
10
hear
o'clock.
some good classic rock and roll? Come on out.
Yeah.
And let's talk about some covers, some originals, or not covers of your own songs. Let's talk about some original stuff that y'all are working on.
We're currently right now just building kind of a sound that people are going to orient and just kind of, whenever they hear our name, and they come see us, they're going to already have an idea of what kind of sound they're going to hear. Our originals are going to kind of run around the same sort of sound. Right now, we're working on covers to, originals to turn out pretty soon. But like I said, just for right now, we're just gonna.
Right, they're gonna be kind of like it's gonna be very instrumental with harmonies, guitar harmonies with the guitars and
some keyboard thrown in,
some keyboard,
the
bass.
A lot of extreme vocal harmony and stuff too. Like I said, that's really the key.
And it's gonna have
behind
that
our sound.
the classic sound,
Is it difficult with
like
5 guys in the band to get them together on the originals? More difficult than the covers?
It's hard.
Yeah. Sometimes I think with most any band,
Our schedules are so varied, and it's really hard to get together even to practice. And we've been in so many different places practicing, keep having to move.
Yeah, because not many. It's hard to find a place.
We
to
know you
practice
guys out
around
there in bands. We know y'all understand how it is. It's hard to find a place to play around here in Tuscaloosa. We finally settled in a house.
We met a lot of policemen.
Yeah, the bassist girlfriend's.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, we just kind of moved. We own the house now.
The rest of us are single.
All right. Well, y'all want some single chicks to be calling it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't use that word.
But y'all definitely call in. If y'all really like what you hear, call us and let us know if there's some things y'all'd like to hear because there's not heavy bands around here, and I think we're pretty much one of the only ones around here. So if there's
some input from
so if y'all have anything you want to hear, just call in. The number here is what? 348-6082. So y'all call.
I'll repeat it slower. 6082.
Yeah. So, and if anybody out there, our smoke machine broke down. Anybody has a smoke machine? Call us and let us know, man. We'll buy it.
Okay, we got some Aerosmith and Jimi Hendrix lined up.
All right.
And after we listen to that, we'll be right back with the band.
Also, the College Station Theater houses the University Room, which is available for private functions. For more information about the University Room, call 752-5656.
Okay, now that we got the phone hung up, got the band back in their places,
Right.
and
we're still
one
here.
final word from Orchid.
Yeah, we just want to say that we hope,
Everybody
y'all show up tomorrow night, man. It's going to be a great show.
Good classic rock.
Yeah, and we just want to thank Arnon and Vitan at Rock and Roll Cafe for helping us out and liking us so much first time and supporting us. And we're going to be playing again on April 5th after spring break. So y'all be sure to come back after tomorrow night if you happen to miss us. Like I said, we'll be playing on Friday night. And,
I guess that's
about it.
pretty much
See y'all
it.
out there
last
tomorrow
words?
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be going on around
Rock and Roll
11:30.
Cafe.
Yeah.
Behind Egan's on
13th Street.
13th Street.
Yeah, and
Right
y'all,
off the strip.
y'all be
Right
sure,
off the
yeah,
strip.
Brass Monk. Y'all be sure to, after y'all hear us, y'all call into VUA and let everybody here know if y'all liked us or not, and
Before
what y'all
too
want to
long.
hear.
We'll be coming out with some original stuff before too long.
That's
and
right.
So that's something to look forward to. It's going to be some good music.
Yeah, if y'all help us out and then and let us know, and then we're gonna be going up probably the end of probably sometime during the summer. Maybe go to Nashville or something like that and do some recording and
Bring them back for you.
Yeah, bring them back and settle here in Tuscaloosa and be a home band. Huh? But thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate you letting us be here today too.
Sure thing. That's local music at VUA.
All right.
All right, that's Orchid. Check them out tomorrow night down at Rock and Roll Cafe. Should be cheap. Should be a great show. Got the rest of opening up for them. Going to take a listen to one of their originals here. This is called Cave Living.